Hey everyone, this is Logan589XP here.
And I'm OctolingRift.
And we're gonna talk about Smash.
Yep, pretty much. We are going to be talking about what this Smash game could be. We're not going to talk about whether it's a port or not because it's already confirmed not to be a port. Pretty much.
Yeah, basically. Like, honestly, I don't really get why, like, that's even up for debate still. Like, it seems pretty obvious that it's a new game, but you know what? Whatever.
I mean, the teaser trailer just kind of, like, said
the fact
this
that
is
they
not...
did a teaser. Like, if it was, yeah, like, I know I've
If
said
it was
this...
a port, it would have had, like, the Smash 4 intro.
Actually,
like every character reveal.
Also, actually, yeah, I was gonna say, like, I know I said before, although just like like a new challenger is coming to Nintendo Switch as soon. Like, I thought they were gonna like do like that, but like, nah. Even for Smash, they would do like it would be like the one last thing, regardless if it was a port or not. But actually, yeah, they would have done the Slash. They would have done a Smash 4 style, whatever, because it'd be a port. So, but they didn't do that. It did something completely different than any previous Smash trailer. Yeah. And it was a teaser because we didn't get any gameplay, and they wouldn't do a teaser for a port. There. Also, Sakurai said Sakurai I think said that they don't even know what the title is. They actually don't have a name for it, or there might have been a mistranslation, but whatever. What we do know is that Sakurai is, what he said on Twitter, heavily hinted that it would be a new game. Because he referred to it as a title. Like, I don't know. Like,
Let's just stop talking about this. It's just so useless. The first thing I want to bring up is, like, how many characters do you think will be in this?
How many characters? Well...
Yeah.
Okay, well, every Smash game has introduced at least 14 characters. At the minimum. From what I've seen, anyway. Like, I think it was, 14 to 18 or 19? That's how many new characters get...
How many new characters were in Smash 4?
If you count the DLC, which there's no reason why we wouldn't, but I'm just saying it, that would be... Wait, what's it? I think it was either 18 or 19, because, I don't remember if that counts the Miis, because the Miis are technically a character.
Yeah.
It was either 18 or 19, I don't remember exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How many characters do you think we'll see in this one? Personally, starting roster, I think we'll get 15 new characters on top of Smash 4's roster, because I think this will be like Melee, where they don't cut anyone, they just add from the roster. Because this time around, there really isn't any need to cut characters. I feel like you'd just be doing more work to cut the character. Unless, they rework the character into somebody new, then there's, no reason to cut them.
Yeah. There's no technical limitations like there was with the 3DS.
Everyone's saying Dr. Mario is going to be coming out. No, he's not. Dr. Mario will never have blood, but plus he's probably going to get capping in his moveset, so he's probably going to be a semi-clone now. Dark Pit not getting cut. He's Sakurai's baby. Sakurai literally created him. Lucina, I actually don't know about Lucina's fate, but they'll probably just keep her in the game since there's really no need to cut her.
Yeah.
There'll probably just be one new Fire Emblem character.
Yeah.
Or it'll probably be DLC since the game hasn't been revealed yet. But if it's revealed by the time Smash 4 comes out, or not Smash 4, Smash 6 comes out, then it'll probably be included at launch.
Well, I mean, they could just, obviously, the game, Fire Emblem will be at E3. And then they can just have a reveal trailer for that character after E3. Before Smash. Yeah, it's they're there. Problem solved. But
or just have it directly after the trailer to promote the new game.
Oh yeah, they could do that too.
That's what I think they do.
That could be one of the E3 reveal characters for all we know. Because, they're going to have, at least, 3 character reveals at E3
Yeah, I mean, there was 3 characters last time. There was the Meat Fighters, Pac-Man, and Palutena. And 4 if you count Dark Pit, because that was technically Dark
Mr. Game & Watch. That's not new, but, returning, confirmed, whatever. So it's 5 quote-unquote reveals right there.
They just didn't put him on the website because he was a hidden character. Also, I hope Luigi is unlockable, because it's just fun unlocking Luigi. I don't know why, it's just fun having to unlock Luigi.
I get your point, but at the same time, he's like so integral to like the Mario roster that it
know,
makes sense
but, like-
why he's just there from the start. Like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Mario, that makes sense, but Luigi, I
A
think
lot
it
of
just
people-
makes sense for that to be from the start.
A lot of people don't want there to be unlockable characters this time, and I can see why. But personally, I think there will be, and I like it because it's just so fun, like doing all these tasks to unlock characters.
I mean, I personally haven't like unlocking characters was only really something I really cared about in Melee, because in Brawl you basically unlock them by just playing through subspace.
Maybe if there's a new subspace, then that's how we'll unlock them.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
But
they
I
would
hope
definitely do that.
I hope there's a new subspace.
Or something at least that's single player.
Yeah.
Preferably subspace, but I'll take adventure mode from Melee or something
Sure,
like that.
yes.
Just something. I will take
Yes,
something.
please. The single player in Smash 4 was lacking. You know?
Yeah, it didn't really have a true single player mode. Just like, you know, we got classic and all other stuff, but not really.
Classic and the Wii U version was terrible.
I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like it. I don't get what the big deal is. I will agree that like a lot of people say that classic on the 3DS is better. And
Oh god, yes, everything on the 3DS.
It
3DS version is pretty superior to the Wii U version, aside from graphics.
How the heck is the 3DS version superior for like okay, it has like only one truly big advantage over the Wii U version, and that's Smash Run.
And stages. The stages are a lot better.
Really?
Yeah. I just feel like
there's definitely stages in the 3DS version I really like.
the 3DS brought like the best stages in the Smash history, honestly.
I don't know, I still think that overall the Wii U version has better stages, but you know, whatever.
Well, that's just because it brought back a lot of Brawl stages, but...
Well, no, I mean like new stages.
No, I have to disagree. But a lot of them are neutral, but... Yeah, I think they're just more unique than the Wii U stages.
Like, which ones?
Well, like Tomodachi Collection, the Spirit Tracks Island, Spirit Tracks Train, Super Mario 3D Land, Golden Plains, Unova Pokemon League, Kirby, the Game Boy stage, Mute City, Paper Mario, which is one I really liked, and
I was gonna say
and
specifically
Balloon Fight.
Paper Mario.
Balloon Fight 2, which...
Oh yeah, I actually like that one.
Yeah.
I would say like Paper Mario
And
Balloon
Magic Hand.
Fight.
Magic
oh yeah,
Hand.
and like though Paper Mario, Balloon Fight, and Magic Hand are probably like my three favorites from the 3DS. But like ones like Golden Plains is like, it's fine, but it's not really. I don't know, because it's just 2D Mario. I do like 3D Land though. Like it's like what one like is there any other moving stages in the 3DS version?
Yeah.
What is it?
Remember Super Mario Bros. From Brawl?
Oh yeah, I mean like new stages.
And Golden Plains.
Oh yeah, that's right. Those move. Yeah, I haven't played the 3DS version in a while, so I forgot that one actually moved.
All right, yeah, but let's try and keep on topic about how many stages do you think will be in this one? Because like I think they should like cut out all the stages that just feel like really bland, and just replace them with better stages.
Actually, one thing that is going to be kind of interesting is that, so obviously for Smash 4, they split the new stages between the 3DS and the Wii U. But obviously now, we're going to get all the stages on one thing, so we're probably going to get more, so obviously we're going to get more new stages than what we would have gotten on the individual platforms.
Yeah.
So like we would have more than Smash Wii U by itself at the very least. I mean, if they can have two separate sets of stages for 3DS and Wii U, then they could probably just... I don't know how many stages there are total, but like...
I don't know either. I'd have to look that up. Let me look that up right now.
Yeah, I don't really know. Like, this is for 3DS and Wii U, right?
Yeah.
Actually, not think, but I think I remember in the final Smash Direct, I think Sakurai said it was like 81 or it was 80 something. I can remember.
I just can't imagine them bringing all of them back. I think they're gonna cut a lot of stages, but they'll keep some in.
Well, yeah, of course they're gonna cut stages, but
I think places. I think like Gamer was one of the really good ones. Remember Gamer, the WarioWare stage?
I
hope they bring that one back.
Although I do like the old WarioWare stage more, which is on the 3DS version, which is kind of annoying. Kind of like how Corneria is on the 3DS and not on the Wii U. I'm sure Corneria will be there. There's no way it won't. It's been there since Melee. Same with Temple. Temple's gonna come back. Onnet's gonna come back. All the stages that have been around forever are gonna
Hacker's got Temple on 3DS version.
Oh yeah, I do remember you.
I don't even know how that was possible.
Cause I'm one of because how would you even be able to play that? I mean, I'm sure you can, obviously, but it's like, it's definitely no Great Cave Offensive or Palutena's Temple in terms of size, but it's just like, could someone get like the Great Cave Offensive on 3DS and just you'd be like a tiny pixel, you'd be like a sub pixel on the screen, not even a full pixel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, one thing I have heard people talking about is, would the size of stages have to be limited because you can play the Switch in handheld mode? So they would have to design stages so they would be viewable on that smaller screen.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah, I haven't either until someone pointed out. I'm like, oh, that's actually a really good point. Because they designed stages on the 3DS based around the size of the screen and the resolution. Like a lot of the stages...
I still think Temple's going to return. That's going to be like the size limit. No bigger than Temple.
Yeah, like...
Maybe Palutena's Temple.
Yeah, but then...
And they can just auto-zoom in, but...
I mean, granted, of course, the 3DS was like 240p, and the Switch is 720p, so it's HD, so it's not going to be a blurry mess, but... I don't know, it's just like something to think about. I'm sure there'll be at least one or two stages that are designed around
Remember
the
the Earthbound stage from the Brawl?
New Pork City?
Yeah, I hope they bring that one back.
I actually do like that one. Because it was in Brawl, I don't think I played it as much, but that'd be a cool one to bring back. But of course, they have to, if they bring that back, then I'd hope to God that Lucas comes back. I don't think. That's actually kind of a debate. Would they bring back the characters they brought back as DLC? They're like just like the.
If
veterans.
Lucas, I think Mewtwo will come in over Lucario this time around, because he's just generally more loved. I definitely think Mewtwo has a better chance at coming back than Lucario, but I think they're both here to stay. Yeah. Lucas is an interesting one. If Mother 3 comes to the USA, he's in. If not, he can go back as DLC again, or they'll just throw him in the main game. But I don't think anyone's getting cut because like it's going to be built off the same engine as Wii U, and since we have like an HD sort of version, then there's really no reason to cut anyone because like Brawl to the Wii U, that was a different process where they had to, like,
I was about to bring that up. I was like, oh, that's also a lot more different than this time around.
Yeah, because this is already an HD console that uses the same architecture, or at least a really similar architecture.
It's not the same architecture, but like
it has a really simple porting process.
Yeah, and the assets are already 1080p HD, so they don't have to do that much to change things around and whatnot.
Like, I just feel like they didn't bring back Wolf because they just kind of got lazy, which I'm surprised Wolf didn't come back. He was technically, like, the only Brawl veteran not to come back because, like, Pokemon Trainer, limitations, Snake couldn't make it in because third party, and Ice Climbers, technical difficulties. So, we're definitely getting back Ice Climbers. That shouldn't even be a debate.
If they somehow aren't there in the base game, which would surprise me, they will definitely come back as DLC.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'd hope. Honestly, I was thinking, like, if they, like, so obviously they showed off Inklings first, which makes sense. But I was thinking if they weren't going to do Inklings as the first new character, they could have, like, Ice Climbers as, like, the first thing. Because I feel like that would make sense, because that's, like, the one character that was cut.
They'll probably show that off before E3, just to say, like, hey, this is what the game looks like. Now shut up and wait for E3 reveals.
You know, actually,
and then they'll just show off like a couple screenshots, maybe like a 30-second game footage until E3. But it is coming out this year, so I definitely think we're going to see some footage before E3.
I hope so, or at least something before E3.
And that's what I mean, something.
Yeah, if they didn't, even if they didn't officially announce it, I could see them for the first trailer for the game, like when they're like showing gameplay and everyone's fighting, they could have like ice climbers appear on screen for like 2 seconds, and now that'd be fine. That would work. Just put them in there.
Work for me.
They don't have to say anything. They don't have a splash card or they could just have them there.
Oh yeah,
that's good
what
enough.
About the splash card? Are they gonna have the splash card back?
Okay. So obviously they didn't.
Because like Kirby and Star Allies, they had something similar to the splash text, and it was Sakurai's game. Like, you know how you met like the wood tree,
Wispy Woods.
Wispy Woods, yeah. It'd say like Wispy Woods blank, and it was kind of similar to the splash text. So I think something like that will return, or it could be like Brawls. If they're making a story mode, they could just have like the DLC like trailers this time around, which fans would be fine with if we got a story mode.
Yeah.
Because that's how it was in Brawl. Snake and Sonic's trailer was, they weren't CGI.
The only thing that was really different was at the beginning of Snake's trailer, they had the Metal Gear codec conversation thing, but that wasn't.
Yeah.
But that was about it.
Mhm.
I actually kind of liked how in Brawl they would freeze it and they would put in black text or whatever on this white text, with the black background.
Yeah.
And then it goes back. I don't know. I like that. They're not gonna do that again, but I like that. It's simple and I don't know, it works. But I think they're gonna do. Yeah, they're definitely gonna do something different because they didn't use the Smash Slash for one, and they didn't do splash card for the Inkling. I mean, I know it's a teaser, it's not a strict character reveal, but still. I have been kind of going on the idea that maybe they really will, they'll use, the Smash zooming in on the eye thing for every character reveal. That's a possibility. Not saying they'll do it, but I could see it.
That would just be repetitive to me, honestly.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Well, it also depends on how many character trailers they do. Because obviously, if the game's coming out this year, there probably won't be as many, at least before the game comes out, unless they do one every month or something.
I feel like we won't know about a lot of the characters until the game releases, and a lot of them will just be hidden. At least that's what I hope.
Yeah, it'd be nice to actually.
But then again,
have
even if your favorite
truly hidden characters for once.
I hope the roster isn't leaked this time. That would be the worst.
I certainly hope so. Even if no one gets the game early, everyone's gonna someone's gonna get the day before it comes out. And they're gonna dump it. It's gonna be all everywhere, and I'm gonna have to.
Well, that's Nintendo's fault. That's Nintendo's fault. The game gets dumped before release. That is 100% Nintendo's fault because they failed to put encryption on the cart, and they failed to. If there's a demo release and they dump it and they find all the characters, then that is 101% Nintendo's fault because they did not scrub the demo. They did not get rid of all the spoilers that are hidden inside the demo. It is 100% their fault if that happens.
I kind of feel like that won't happen only because I kind of feel
I don't think there will be a demo.
Well, for stars, one, even if it's not a strict demo, they're gonna do a Smash test something. They're going to do that. There's no way they won't. It's Smash. It'd be criminal, especially with the online service coming out, to not do a test fire for Smash. But at the same time, I mean. Well, then again, that depends on how close it comes out to the game. Because, for example, the ARMS one had all the characters except for, 1 or 2, I think, in them. Most of the roster. Granted, that's obviously a different game, way smaller roster, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Also, we know that starting with Cloud, Nintendo smartened up, and basically no one was able to leak anything past that point. No one leaked Cloud, no one leaked Bayonetta, and no one leaked Corrin.
Good.
So, the only thing that
was Corrin leaked?
No.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that was leaked after summer 2015 was I
Ryu.
believe. No, I said after summer 2015. I think the Geno costume was leaked, but that was it.
Leaked,
and that was only leaked because Nintendo accidentally put the Smash update out like 8 hours before the stream was gonna start, and then they took it down. So yeah, that's obviously Nintendo's fault. But
if that was the case, then they should have found Cloud.
But actually no, I think no. Okay, no, actually no.
That'd be easier than finding the Mii costume actually, because that would look through the code of Smash.
Okay, here's the thing though. I'm pretty sure Cloud was in there because this is Geno. This was like right before that was revealed in the final Smash Direct when we already knew about Cloud and we already knew about the Chocobo, and they were in that update that got released accidentally early. But there was nothing in there for Bayonetta and Corrin or any of the other Mii costumes. So basically, as long as they do that and don't release an update early on accident, and when they don't put the stuff in the files like they were before, we should be fine. Obviously, I'm more worried about like something on the level of summer 2015 when like the ESRB leak happened and the entire roster got leaked.
2020, summer 2014, but yeah, I definitely agree.
That's like...
That was just the worst. It ruined so many like reactions. Just imagine everyone reacting to Duck on Dog.
Yeah.
Well, I mean... That wouldn't... oh well.
We were like... I mean, even though, like, well, he wasn't leaked, but I'm also kind of mad that, like, even though it's on the lesser side, like, also Shulk, we were basically robbed of a legit Shulk reaction. There were, like, 1 or 2 I could find out there, but most of them were, like, oh, it's Shulk, and because he was leaked, like, the week before in that big ESRB leak. And then, of course, the notable ones of Ryu and Roy, which I'm still pissed that was leaked, because we were robbed of tons of live reactions. I could only find one YouTuber that somehow avoided the leaks. One. Everyone else knew about it, so like it's like, yeah. Like, I hope that doesn't happen again.
Ryu was Nintendo's fault because they left him in the update files.
I mean, I know that
they were literally playing with him before release, before they released him. So
I thought that was Mewtwo.
No, that wasn't Mewtwo.
No, because I remember, like, the day before the April Direct, someone was playing as Mewtwo on Twitch.
Actually, you may be right.
I remember that someone was playing as Mewtwo, like, the day before. But I don't... the only thing I know is that, I remember, like, that one YouTuber that uploads the extended, music videos for, like, every Nintendo game. He uploaded it, like, the day before the E3 Smash Direct or whatever. So I think it's because it was in the file or whatever. Because that's also how we got like this the Street Fighter like victory music, like the victory thing at the end where it's like the winner is Ryu, like the little sound or whatever. I think that was also like in some update. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, bottom line, I don't want leaks. It's really just that simple.
Third-party characters. Who do you think is gonna get in?
Who will actually get in and who I think should be in is a really...
Let's talk about who you think should get in.
Okay.
And don't say, oh, it's not gonna happen, because we would have never expected Cloud, so anything's possible.
Okay, well, there's like 3 specific ones. One, Banjo, which, for the record... Literally today, as we were recording, today, Phil once again stated that, hey, if Nintendo wants to use Banjo, then you can. So that's still something that can happen. Crash, because he's a 3D platforming icon. He's on Nintendo platform now. Makes sense. He'd fit in the games. He's cartoony and everything. And then Sora, because he's like the next right behind Cloud, and people want him forever. And I don't know. I think that would just make sense. Those are like the 3 I can think of. At least that I would want.
Yeah. Who I want? I think it'd be cool if Bomberman got in.
Oh yeah, that is one that.
Because if Bomberman gets in, then Snake could return. Because they're both Konami. characters.
We still don't really know the whole situation with Snake to begin with.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, because I've like looked at some more stuff on Source Gaming about it, and I think there's a decent chance that Snake didn't return because Kojima specifically told Sakurai not to, or Sakurai just didn't attempt to get him in the game. I don't know. We don't know. It's not confirmed anywhere because Sakurai's never specifically stated why he's never returned, or he didn't return, but I don't know. Point is, Snake is... We don't know for Snake. We don't know if it's Konami or whatever. But yeah, Bomberman. I mean, Bomberman's on... I mean, his game is coming to other platforms now, but still, people wanted him, and he's been on Nintendo since the NES, I think. So, yeah.
And he has a game. He has Super Mario Bomberman R, which sold pretty well on the Switch, I think, considering it was a launch title.
Yeah. Must have done well enough that they decided to put on other platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, just on a side note real quick, I'm kind of one of those people that's a little annoyed that, like, PS4, Xbox One, PC are getting their, like, exclusive characters and we don't get anything. Like, Ratchet and Clank is for PS4, Master Chief is for Xbox One, and, some, like, robot from Portal is for the Steam version. And Nintendo doesn't get anything, even though it's the original version. I don't know, just a small little, maybe it'll come down the line, but it's just like a little thing, like, why don't we get anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm sure, like, we'll probably get something eventually, but anyway. So, what else?
Did we talk about the character count? Like, how many characters would be in it? Like, 70,
okay,
60?
Well, all stands like there's anything else for third party.
Oh. Third party stages? Third party assist trophies? Third party trophies? Because there was quite a few third party trophies in Smash 4.
I know that they actually won the
There was a Rayman.
Also,
there was a Rayman trophy.
Also, they had Bit Runner as a trophy. He's like some indie character. He actually has a trophy. Believe it or not.
Wait, he's an indie character?
Yeah, like the black, like whatever. I don't know. Like,
I didn't know that was an indie game.
Like
I've seen him since like WiiWare.
Like that character. Like you know what I'm talking about, right?
He doesn't. He just doesn't seem like an indie character. So all indie games nowadays are just like these shitty pixel games. Like he just doesn't feel like an indie character to me. But
well, not every indie game is a pixel game.
Yeah.
But
I don't remember.
Well,
I mean, it did get a physical 3DS release, so.
I'm pretty sure it got a physical. Well, actually, no, that's a different one. Actually, no, he's in that one too. I was gonna say like. I know that I think one of his games got it definitely got a physical release on the 3DS, but I think it also got a physical release on Wii U, and I think I don't know. I know that I know the third one. I don't know if it's out on Switch yet, but I know that way back in February when they did the first Nindies presentation, they said that hey, Runner 3 is coming to Nintendo Switch in 2018.
Yeah.
So, he's on Nintendo platform, he's got a trophy. Not that that really means anything, it's just kind of a note that there's an indie character as a trophy in Smash.
Okay.
Also, one thing I think indie characters would work well for is because like, there probably won't be an indie character, like an actual character, but... Well, there might be one, we don't know. I mean, if there is one, I feel like it'd be because of, like, one, for starters, if they do another ballot, which I don't see why they wouldn't do another one when DLC starts becoming a thing, then maybe we can get an indie character. But I don't think we would get an indie character in the base game. Well, then again, actually, no, I'm going to take that back because I just remembered that I said that it would actually make sense for them to put an indie character in the base game because the indie character wouldn't sell that well as DLC compared to every other
wouldn't there
DLC
just be a season pass? Wouldn't there just be like one season?
That's true. Actually, yeah, it's true. Never mind, I guess. Because yeah, most people are probably just gonna get the season pass, especially if it's like $20 anyway.
And plus, it's Smash. They're gonna want to have all the characters.
Yeah, you really.
It doesn't matter whether they like them or not. They just want to have them all, just to have them all.
You gotta have them all.
You gotta unlock them all, you know.
But do we? Okay, we actually do have some third-party assist trophies now. I think about it. We do.
Yeah.
We do have the Pac-Man Ghosts. I know that's one that we have. We also do have third-party items in the form of Galaga. That's an item. Also,
Didn't we have Gray Fox in Brawl?
What's
I'm pretty
that?
sure he was a Konami Snakes. He was a Metal Gear Solid character.
Okay, then I guess that would make sense why he wasn't a.
I can remember him being in Brawl.
Well, it makes sense because obviously Snake was in Brawl, so that makes sense. But so we actually we have two third-party items. We have Galaga, and then we have the flag. So that's two. They're both Namco, but still, it's third-party.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you know, be cool. Like, so like, okay, actually, no, they wouldn't do. I was gonna say for a second, what if they made like a Keyblade as an item, but that wouldn't make sense. Never mind. Because yeah, obviously he would have the darn Keyblade.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. I never really truly thought about stuff like third-party assist trophies or third-party items, even though there's obviously tons of candidates for that.
Let's move on to assist trophies. How many assist trophy characters do you think are going to become characters this time? I feel like there's going to be maybe at least two that become characters.
How many have become characters? Because the only one I know of that's become a character is Little Mac.
Little Mac, but I think Waluigi should be its own character.
Actually, yeah, if there's going to be one that becomes its own character, it would probably be Waluigi.
They can use Waluigi. They can maybe Saki. I don't know about Saki. Because he'd have a moveset. Isaac would be one.
Oh yeah.
What?
I don't know. Well, he was an assist trophy in Brawl, but whatever. Still,
yeah,
that's a character people have wanted.
Yeah. Let me look up assist trophy list real quick. Because I feel like there's going to be a few assist trophies that become characters. Like, Waluigi would definitely be one. I think he'd use his tennis racket. There's like several mods of Waluigi in Brawl where I think there's even one for Smash 4, but I think it's just a skin. But like it's a full model, but like he basically play with a tennis racket and like have party moves from like all the party games.
Oh, I just remembered one. Takamaru.
Oh yeah, Takamaru. I think he's gonna be in this time. He'd be the retro character for this game.
Let's see. Shadow, Tingle.
Isaac, Jeff. Here's one I'd like. Jill from Drill Dozer. Because she was an assist trophy.
Yeah, that would actually be kind of interesting just because Jill is actually a Game Freak character.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Was she in 4?
I don't think so.
Oh wait, no, she wasn't. But yeah, I don't know why they cut her. What was the point of cutting assist trophies?
Like, I would understand why they would cut, like, the Snake one or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, I think Jill would be a good one. She'd play unique. It'd be like a unique character. They can make a moveset out of her. Oh, Knuckle Joe.
Oh, yeah.
And they could just replace his assist trophy with Bandana D. Because, like, in Super... Because, like, he's, like, the anti-Kirby, kind of. He's, like, Kirby's rival. So I definitely think I would like to see Knuckle Joe in Smash.
Another one that I know people would want, Girahim. Another Zelda boss who we could have right there. Not the most current, but it's something.
Well, if what's it called, gets a remake, then
Skyward Sword.
Yeah, if Skyward Sword gets a remake, then it will be confirmed. Lyn from Fire Emblem, that's a character a lot of people want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ray MK3. from Custom Robo. I think he has a chance.
As an actual
I
character.
don't. Well, maybe not as a character.
Yeah,
but
that's like whole other levels of obscure right there.
Samurai Goro.
Hey, we could have a new F-Zero character finally.
I would like him as a character this time. That'd be fun. Cause like they probably have a unique moveset for him.
Just like a random cause I'm looking at the list of assist trophies. I know it's Magnus, and I remember I know he's a Kid Icarus character.
Oh yeah, Magnus. Magnus will probably get in this time. I think he has a chance. Cause like they could probably make a unique moveset from him too.
Well, here's the thing. I'm like looking at him. He looks like I didn't if I first saw this character, I didn't know he was from Kid Icarus. I thought he was from Final Fantasy. He looks like he's from Final Fantasy.
Actually, now that you point that out, he kind of does. But I play Kid Icarus.
Watch him be like a Cloud clone. He looks like he could be a Cloud clone.
Well, Cloud has a unique moveset that would only stay to him. Like they'd have to change a lot because like Cloud has like a trademark kind of moveset.
That is true. It's uniquely his. But just looking at the character and looking at he's got the giant sword and the way he holds it, just looks like.
Yeah, anyone that's played Kid Icarus Uprising, they would know like how good Magnus is, how cool of a character Magnus is. So I do hope he gets in.
And I guess if anything, he gets the advantage of being one of Sakurai's characters, if that counts for anything. Which I guess also means that if he was added, he's not going to get cut in any future game. Unless Sakurai steps down, of course.
Tingle. Tingle is a character some people want.
Tingle would be a good candidate for like a joke character.
Yeah, that'd be a good
I'm remembering when they added Tingle in Hyrule Warriors and everyone was like so weirded out by it. And like the moves he used. It's like, yeah, it could be, that'd definitely be a random character that people know, but it'd be random.
Yeah, be like kind of like Wii Fit Trainer, but except even more weird. They could definitely do that.
Okay, Wii Fit Trainer I think is even weirder because Tingle is from Zelda. Wii Fit Trainer is from Wii Fit. I think, I still think Wii Fit would win.
If there's anyone that's gonna get cut, it's gonna be Wii Fit Trainer or Corrin. Wii Fit Trainer or Corrin are like the two most likely to get cut.
Why specifically Corrin?
Because they were only added to promote the new Fire Emblem games.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to be technical, Greninja was added because he's the newest Pokemon or whatever.
Yeah, that's true too. You definitely got a point there.
And they always.
But I think there's going to be a Gen 8 Pokemon this time, and maybe they'll do both Gen 7 and a Gen 8 Pokemon.
Yeah.
They just do a Gen 8 Pokemon as DLC, which would be better because then we get 2 Pokemon reps. Who I think it is, I don't think it will be Decidueye like everyone is saying it is going to be, but I think it will be like Buzzwole, Mimikyu, which would actually be a really good one, which people want, Incineroar, 2 fire Pokemon. Alolan Raichu, which would play it differently from Pikachu. Yeah, those are some I'd want. Especially Buzzwole, since he just fits the fighting category. He looks like Smash ready.
Is there any pre-existing Pokemon that have Alolan forms?
The Kanto Pokemon. In Smash?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, because I was gonna say that could be like an easy skin or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trophy. What was I gonna say for Pokemon? Buzzwole would have a really cool moveset because it'd just be like a really bulky character, and it would use just punching moves and it'd use its it'd probably have sucking moves too. I feel like that'd be a really good one, especially Mimikyu. Mimikyu would be really cool. Like, I don't know how they'd implement it, but like, if they can add Duck Hunt Dog, they can definitely add in Mimikyu and make a good moveset off him. Plus, there's like several moves they can use.
Mimikyu feels like a Pokeball to me. Which we haven't talked about is Pokeball.
Actually, yeah, you're right. It'd probably be a Pokeball, but if there's gonna be a Pokemon trainer this time, I think if there's a Gen 7 Pokemon trainer, I think it'd be Rowlet, Byron, and Incineroar. Because Rowlet is the most popular Pokemon in Japan, so like they're not gonna not have him playable, you know?
Rowlet's the most popular Pokemon in Japan?
No, it's the most popular Alolan Pokemon.
Oh, I was about to say, like, yeah, there's no way Rowlet beats, like, Pikachu or something like that. Like, that'd be weird.
Well, right now it's Greninja. Greninja is the most popular Pokemon in Japan.
Okay, then. Hey,
Yeah, he's
even more reason for him to return.
Yeah, well, Lucario returned, so Greninja's gonna return. So
yeah.
maybe if they're gonna cut any Pokemon, I think they're gonna cut Lucario.
Or they'll cut Mewtwo again and then bring him back as DLC again.
Please no. I wouldn't really care this time if Mewtwo was
actually, now I think about it, I think from what I remember, Mewtwo is actually going to be in the base game, but they couldn't get him finished in time, so that's why he's DLC.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember reading that somewhere.
Was it a Source Gaming article?
I do remember, I don't know if it was an article, but I remember when I was listening to one of their videos, they talked about it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he was on the project plan for Smash.
Well, I mean, he probably was, because in the Smash 50 pack extravaganza, he was revealed as DLC before the games were released.
Yeah, but they probably already knew by that point that he wasn't going to be finished in time anyway.
Yeah, that's why they had him in.
I guess my point was he was going to be in the base game.
Definitely.
So, and it's obvious that they were going to put him back in the game because people wanted him. So obviously, like, the same goes for Roy and Lucas. Like, they brought them back because people wanted them. That's not changing now, and there's no reason for them to not be in the base game.
Like, they're just like, Roy is like a staple to the Smash series, because like, he's just really popular. I don't know if he's more popular than Mewtwo. They probably rival each other in popularity, because Mewtwo wasn't really that great in Melee.
Yeah.
It was more the casuals wanted Mewtwo, and the Melee fanboys wanted Roy.
I do not like I do not like Mewtwo in Melee. I think he's way better in Smash 4.
Yeah,
like,
I think
way
we can agree
better.
on that. You want to move on to newcomers?
Oh wait, just like one like quick little thing.
What?
Young Link, Pichu.
Young Link, yes. Pichu, maybe. If this is going to be like some Smash ult, bring back all the veterans, then yes. If not, then I could see Young Link returning, because he's a lot more popular than Toon Link, and if Champion Link replaces Link, then I think Young Link will come in to play the role that Link did. And you know, it'd be cool if they brought back Young Link with the mask and he transformed into DQ, Goron, and Zora Link.
Oh, okay.
Transformations are done with.
I was gonna just say, well, obviously, Fierce Deity would be his final Smash, or either.
Yeah, he just transformed into Fierce Deity.
Yeah. Also, like, they should do it. They did in Legacy XP, and like give him like the upgraded sword from Majora's
Yes,
Mask.
yes,
Cool.
please.
Also, like how the hook shot he shoots at in Legacy XP is the one from Majora's Mask.
Yeah, just give him his Majora's Mask.
Yeah, you know, like little details like that are cool.
And I've been hearing a lot of people complain about Ganondorf, like, what's he gonna be? What's his role gonna be? But like, I don't know if he's gonna return. Maybe, just maybe.
He's been in 3 games in a row. Why would he be cut?
Well, you didn't let me finish.
Okay then.
I mean, what's that? What's the 3DS game between Link and Zelda?
Link Between Worlds.
Who was the character like Ganon of that? Who was the Ganondorf of that game?
I know it starts with a Y. I don't remember the name exactly though.
Yuga.
Yeah.
What if Yuga replaced Ganondorf?
I don't think that it would replace Ganondorf. I just think
Actually, yeah.
There's really no reason why Ganondorf would be cut. That's like cutting Bowser. That'd be really weird to cut what is basically the main villain of that series.
But like he doesn't appear. He doesn't appear in like Breath of the Wild. And if they're gonna have like Breath of the Wild Link and Breath of the Wild Zelda.
Well, Sheik has only been in like one game, and that hasn't stopped her from coming back.
That's true, and hopefully, I think I hope Ganondorf and Sheik retain, like, have their Ocarina of Time looks this time, not like shitty Twilight Princess looks. Just give them the Ocarina of Time looks, please.
I don't really see the big deal with Ganondorf and Sheik's Twilight Princess ones. It's just Zelda. I don't.
Sheik wasn't even in Twilight Princess, and they made her look like she originated from it, which annoyed the shit out of me, but.
Yeah, so...
You know what would be fun? It would be cool if they replaced Toon Link with a Ravio, because Ravio is technically Toon Link. Dark Toon Link. Spoiler alerts!
I was gonna say
Ravio
sounds like an assist trophy to me.
Yeah,
or something like, I don't know, maybe just because of the color or the look, but like Nabbit. Like if there's a stage, put him on the stage and he could basically be Nabbit. I don't know. It's just the color.
I kind of would like him to be his own character. I think he'd be a cool character. Rabio would be a cool character because like he can use all the tools from Link Between Worlds, which was a really good game that I hope gets ported over to the Switch.
Actually, yeah, Ravia would actually have a lot of new moves than no other character would. Even though they're all technically moves that Link would have.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
He wouldn't be a clone.
Well, obviously he wouldn't be a clone.
And they could just have an alt with his hood down and like it'd be like Toon Link, so everyone would say, oh, Toon Link isn't cut.
Actually, not thinking about it. Part of me wonders if they kept in Toon Link in Smash 4 because Wind Waker HD came out.
Yeah.
Or if that was, I don't know if he was in the project plan. Well, then again, they probably knew they were porting over Wind Waker in 2012 anyway, but...
Definitely.
I don't know, I kind of feel like Toon Link isn't going anywhere, but we'll see.
Yeah. But like I said, no character's gonna get cut. No one.
I certainly don't want anyone to be cut.
Yeah, even didn't Sakurai say he didn't like cutting characters?
Yeah, like he said he doesn't like cutting them. Yeah,
Why
he
did
did say that.
Wolf? Why did he cut Wolf? What was the purpose?
Yeah.
Why did he?
Like Wolf is kind of like Ice Climbers.
There
we
was
get it.
no
Snake, we kind of get it, but Wolf, there's like literally zero logical reason why he was cut.
Especially after Lucas came back. They should have had Wolf release alongside him.
Actually, maybe... Okay, well, no, I remember in the E3 Smash Direct, I remember Sakurai said that, like, of the many characters from past versions, we brought back these two because they were particularly popular. So I think Sakurai basically said Lucas was more popular than Wolf. That's why Lucas came back and Wolf didn't. He didn't directly state that, but based on what he said in the direct, that's basically what it sounded like. Because he said these characters
they're probably pretty
were particularly popular. Like, the fact that he said that in the direct makes me think that, okay, so for Brawl, Lucas was more popular than Wolf, and that's why Lucas came back.
Well, when was Star Fox Assault released? Well, never mind. When was Command? What year was Star Fox Command released?
I think 2007?
And Mother 3 was released 2006, so yeah, they'd probably have a recent fan base. Since... Yeah, I definitely think Wolf is returning. What about any other Star Fox heroes? I think there's.
I know people have talked about like Crystal.
I think it'd be like Cat instead of Crystal because like she's a Star Fox veteran. She was in 64. She was even in this one.
Like what one are you even talking about? Like I don't.
Cat.
Like what cat?
Cat Monroe.
I don't know what that is. I never heard of that.
It's like Fox.
Character.
It's Falco's girl. Falco's girl.
Okay then. Actually, I do know that Falco has. Okay. Yeah, yeah. But I don't know. I feel like Crystal's more well known. That's why I would say Crystal.
I don't know Cat.
Crystal has like the spear or whatever.
Oh, the stuff.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know you're just saying, but
like I don't know, because I don't think everyone would want every Star Fox character to basically be Fox and Falco with small differences.
Also, to piss off all the Bayonetta haters, Bayonetta is returning whether you like it or not. She's basically a Nintendo IP now. There's no way they're not gonna not have her in Smash.
Yeah, especially after they like pseudo confirmed it by like tweeting, "Hey, Bayonetta's in Smash Wii U" like a month ago when they released the Bayonetta ports.
Yeah.
They tweeted like they wouldn't have done that if she was gonna be cut.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, like no, she's staying. She'll be nerfed. I'd be surprised if she isn't nerfed, but she is staying.
Just like Meta Knight was in Brawl. It's the same
exactly.
shit that was happening in the Brawl days. People are screaming for. They were screaming for Meta Knight to get cut because he's too OP, but then they nerf him, so he's fine.
Yeah, like
He's the same Bayonetta.
Like yeah, like there's no reason for like a character to be cut if they're too powerful. Just nerf them. There's no reason to cut a character just because they're too OP. Just nerf them.
Exactly.
That's simple. The character can still exist.
Or they can just get good at the game. That's an option too. Okay,
so we're gonna move on to newcomers now.
Yeah. Any newcomers from the Mario series you would like to see?
I don't think there's. Okay, well, the only obvious one. Well, I don't know. Okay, well, the only. Honestly, I don't really. I mean, aside from like Waluigi, I can't think of any notable Mario character that I would want anyway. I'm sure it'd be one of those things where like Sakurai's like, "Hey, here's this character you've never thought of before, and here he's in Smash now."
Yeah.
Like they'll just take something random no one's ever considered before, like Rosalina. I don't know of one person that ever considered Rosalina for Smash, and then boom, she's in Smash. So.
Gino?
Well, first Gino is technically owned by Square Enix.
But he is a Mario character.
I guess. I wouldn't really. I don't know. I kind of just consider that, and like, that's almost like
he's a fan. Like they really want him in Smash. Like a lot of people want him in Smash still.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Even after Brawl.
That's obviously why they had the Mii Fighter costume. They wouldn't have made that if there wasn't demand for something.
Yeah.
But I kind of put Gino in the third party area, even though he's not technically third party because he is part of a Mario game.
Yeah.
But he's owned by Square Enix. That's all about Square and not Nintendo. So.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. So. Daisy.
I really don't see the point in that.
Yeah, I don't think it should be.
Like that would be like you know just make Daisy a alt for Peach and call it.
Yeah.
Like it's like what does Daisy have that Peach doesn't? Just have it in alt.
She'd have like
all a day. It's that simple.
Pauline.
Pauline. She'd be more different than the other two. That's for sure.
I don't even know what her moveset would be, to be honest.
Yeah, that's but of course Sakurai is like a mastermind in making movesets at characters that don't have movesets. Like Sakurai made a moveset for Captain Falcon, and all he does in his games is sit in a car.
That's
so
true.
He can make a moveset for Pauline.
Yeah.
If we can't think of it.
But like we've seen Pauline, and like she doesn't do anything. But then again, it's Falcon.
Exactly.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll just see.
Okay. Hang on. Any new characters for Metroid? Now, Ridley isn't going to be in.
I don't really know. Like Ridley is the only one I can ever think of, but he's not.
Silex is going to have a big role in Metroid Prime 4. We know that because of the hints dropped in Federation Forces. They dropped a teaser.
Oh yeah, that's right. Do you remember that?
So they're probably going to have Silex in there to promote the game.
Or they could just have a character from Prime 4, like a new character. I mean,
Prime 4 won't be out, and that'll be DLC.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Because Silex is like they're hinting at it that he's going to be the main deal.
Oh.
Because he's sort of like an anti.
I guess yeah. If he's like the main character, then they would obviously do that.
Legend of Zelda. Even though we kind of went over that.
I mean, with Zelda, like all I can really think of is just like I don't know, like Vadi or just some boss that hasn't, or like Girahim, like something like that. Just like bosses, really, are the only ones I can really think of are bosses.
Kid Icarus we kind of went over, but they're not going to do Hey. Yeah, never mind. I am not going to spoil that for you because you got to play that game, and I don't want to spoil it for you. But there's a certain character that's too big, but I think Magnus should get in. He was an assist trophy last game. There's no reason why he shouldn't be added this time. He'd make for a great character, and it'd be another Kid Icarus rap. And Sakurai did create his character, and he's just a total badass in the game. He's a fan favorite too, so people love his inclusion.
Donkey Kong rips.
Oh yeah, they can make Diddy and Dixie a pair and add Cranky Kong. I think that'd be the best. Cranky Kong and Smash.
What would Cranky Kong do?
He's a playable character in Tropical Freeze.
Well, I don't know that because I've never played that game.
Okay, well, we'll see. He's a playable character, and he's more relevant than K. Rool is, so they probably add him over K. Rool because they probably have a unique moveset for him, and it promote Tropical Freeze.
Like the whole relevancy thing, I honestly almost think doesn't matter because I was gonna say Cloud, but then Cloud has the remake coming. But I don't know. Like there's like if they're gonna add any Donkey Kong character and it wasn't gonna be like Dixie, it's like it makes like there's no reason to not do K. Rool. People want him for ages. He was a Mii Fighter costume. Just put him in the game already.
Yeah.
It's that simple. If he's not in the main game, he should be at least in the DLC. He should be in the game some way, somehow.
Yeah.
And then you can do other stuff. But I feel like K. Rool should be the first new one. It's like about time. Just add it up.
Yeah, I agree.
I still don't really get what the idea of why would they make Diddy and Dixie a pair when they were originally a pair and then they split them?
Because they were originally a pair in Donkey Kong Country, and they are in Tropical Freeze, I think.
Well, I mean, Donkey Kong and Diddy are a pair in the first Donkey Kong Country. They're not a pair in Smash.
Yeah, that's true, but
I mean, I know it's obviously different. Diddy and Dixie have a lot more in common than Donkey Kong and Diddy do.
it just makes for a good moveset, I think.
I mean, obviously, there are certain things that Dixie could do, but they could, if they really wanted to just.
I think they just have her as a separate character. Now that I think about it.
I was just gonna say, at the very least, because I'm thinking, one, they wouldn't do the pair. It would either be a separate character, or it could be a palette swap. I know there's certain things like the spinning hair or whatever, but I mean, something is better than nothing.
Definitely. So, moving on. Any new Kirby newcomers?
I mean, you did mention...
Yeah, Knuckle Joe.
I mean, I can't really think of anything super specific, because I don't know. Like, I know, like, obviously, I know, like, the main ones, obviously, but I don't really know any, like, the more obscure ones. I know people want them.
Well, Bandana D is the only one people wanted.
I know. Well, Bandana is the one I've seen the most often, but I know for a fact I've seen like some of the other one, like other more like some random Kirby bosses somewhere.
Black Knight, maybe. Yeah. Star Fox.
We kind of went over that, but.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, I really think with Star Fox, all I can really do is bring back Wolf and then, like, add Crystal. And that's about all I can think of.
Yeah.
That sounds like the most logical path to me.
Let's see here. A Pikmin rep. Do you think they'll make Alph his own character this time? Because they have data in the game, and they could probably... It wouldn't take that long for him to be his own character.
I mean, I kind of feel like, well, one, that's if Alph stays in any capacity, but also, I kind of feel like they would, obviously Olimar would stay, obviously, and then they would either have Alph continue to be a palette swap, or take him out, and then have, now assuming that the game gets revealed at E3, because at this point, it could come out in like 2025 for all we know. But if they reveal Pikmin 4 finally at E3, and I'll give them time, like the same thing with Fire Emblem, which we haven't talked about really, we'll kind of have, but whatever. Like you know, they can reveal the game.
Fire Emblem and Pokemon it'll just still be a new character regardless. It's a matter of who.
Yeah, but.
And it's gonna be like we don't know because it'll be a Drenny and. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I think that like a new character. Whatever that.
Do you think they'll add Ashley from WarioWare?
It's possible. I don't.
Yeah, I think it's possible.
I don't think they would do it, but it's possible.
Yeah.
Like Ashley feels like a ballot character to me. One that would only get in because of ballot.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What about one last thing we should go over. Transformations. Are they back? For Zero Suit Samus and Samus, I think they're back because they still play the exact same. Literally, the only thing that'd be different is their final smash. Okay, and then you can just have them selectable on the character select screen.
I was just about to bring up, if they brought transformations back for the characters that it affects, would they be separate on the screen or not?
Well, Zero Suit Samus and Samus. It's funny. You know how Pokemon Trainer is in Brawl, where you can just like select a Pokemon to be out in first?
Yeah.
They just do that for Zero Suit Samus and Samus. Sheik would be separate because she wouldn't be in Breath of the Wild, and I think they'd have a new moveset for Zelda.
Yeah.
But yeah, they can just merge Samus and Zero Suit Samus because they still play literally the same.
What do you mean by that?
Because like their transformation doesn't affect how they play.
Okay, because for a second I thought you were saying that Samus and Zero Suit Samus played the same. Like, no, they don't.
No, not at all. God, no.
Yeah, they're not even close.
Yeah, I think we get a Pokemon Trainer back or a new Pokemon Trainer for sure. Just because, like, he was just a really unique character in Brawl.
I'm wondering if they brought him back, would they keep like all of, like the stats, like the abilities and like the stamina and stuff like that?
I never really got the stamina that much. I know there was like it would be like, what was the stamina again? Like
okay, so every time you would get hit or you attacked, or just like every second in general. Like, okay, there's like I think there's like 150 stamina, and like every second, you're like when your stamina goes away. And when you go down to like 0, you know your Pokemon's like tired. It's got like the smoke and everything, and then you gotta swap it out. Because I think it'll forcefully swap it out. I think at some point. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I remember I saw that in the video. So yeah, like also like the type advantage. The type advantage thing is kind of weird because it only affects.
How does that work?
Like it's literally what you think. Like if any character, not just a Pokemon, not just a Pokemon Pokemon, any. So like I don't know. Let me think of an example. If Mario's Fireball touched Ivysaur would lose more health than if that Fireball was ice or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like you know, type
basic
type advantages. But what's weird is it's only for the Pokemon Pokemon. Like, why doesn't that affect all the Pokemon? That would be more consistent.
Yeah, that's true, but it just makes him a unique character.
I guess that's true. That is something.
And the only people that don't like it are just a competitive player. But the casual players, like the players who play it for fun, like him. You know?
I mean, I never really had any complaints with like the unique mechanics. I honestly didn't even know about those mechanics until like a few months ago when I saw the Relax video on it. It's like, oh, the Pokemon trainer has like these. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So
I like Ivysaur and Twirl too.
Yeah, but unless they like, oh no. I mean, if they do a new. I was just gonna say, like, if they do a new Pokemon trainer, they can.
Then they're good.
Like,
they're done. They're gone for done. They're gone for good.
Yeah.
But I think it's possible that they can remerge them.
Or just make them separate characters like Charizard.
Yeah, which I don't think they do. Which is the exact reason why I'm a Pokemon trainer in the first place. Okay, well, is there anything else you wanted to add?
Hold on a second. I want to bring up things because I want to see. I was just like thinking like, so like there's obviously like, I mean, we kind of already talked about like would they cut this or that, but like I'm just like thinking like, well, actually, like obviously Game & Watch has been around ever since he's introduced. Rob has been around. Duck Hunt will probably stay.
Yeah, I mean, if Rob stayed, Duck Hunt will stay. He's kind of like he represents the NES era.
Well, I mean,
well, so does Rob.
Yeah,
but he's just a unique character, and
I
like I don't think we've seen unique characters get cut.
I was just gonna say the fact that no retro character has been cut yet. I don't think.
Yeah.
So like, the only reason I can think of why he'd be cut is if we got Banjo in the base game. That's the only reason. Only because they seem similar.
Yeah.
Even though obviously their movesets would be completely different. I don't know. Just like, you know, two characters with a dog, and then, well, he's not a dog, but like, I mean, they're not both dogs. But you get my point, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Sorry.
Okay. Then. But I mean, yeah, I can't really think of anything else for characters off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, like, I don't really have a ton, like really, like, a lot of the characters are gonna be, like, the ones we're not thinking of, because there's always, like, those characters that no one ever thinks of, and then they come into Smash, and then they're all cool and awesome, or whatever.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, people are talking about him, but, like, for example, Shulk is kind of, like, one of those, like, out of nowhere kind of ones. Like, obviously people wanted him, but it wasn't, like, one of those super obvious ones, or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's actually gonna be like the fun kind of this time around is assuming nothing gets leaked or whatever, and the fact that there really isn't that much to go on. There's not a ton of really obvious characters they could obviously put in. Like there's definitely gonna be quite a few surprises that no one's really thinking about. And that's going to be really interesting. Because, I mean, like, would anyone have asked for, like, Mr. Game & Watch in Smash?
Yeah, no one would.
Yeah, no one would have asked for Rob in Smash.
Yeah.
The only reason why people care about these characters
Well, I mean, he was in Mario Kart before Smash, so maybe that would have affected it. But...
Yeah, but I don't really think that would have made a difference. But I mean, like that's like kind of the unique thing about Smash, though, is that it makes characters that aren't relevant. Like Roy is technically not relevant in Fire Emblem, but he's relevant because he's in Smash.
Yeah.
You know, there's always gonna be those characters that, like, regardless of the popularity of their own series, they'll be popular just because of Smash. And that's one of the reasons why third parties actually do mean a lot for Smash, because if there's one thing, well, not even just that, just like in general for Smash, is that if there's one thing Smash is good at, it's making a franchise popular. It did it for Fire Emblem, it's starting to do it for Xenoblade.
It did it for Earthbound.
Well, probably not as much, but it definitely...
Well, yeah, people really started to know about Lucas and Mother 3.
Yeah,
so...
But I'm definitely Fire Emblem, and I think definitely Xenoblade fit the, like, you know, because of Smash, that's why they're big, or like a lot bigger than they were when they were introduced. And that's kind of, so it's like, yeah, like maybe like, see, actually this would actually maybe it would make sense for them to add like obscure characters from a series that no one's really thought of, because that could like kind of boost those series. If they decide to do a new game for this series. Like, hey, remember this character from Smash? Well, now they're getting a new game.
Like they did for Pit.
Yeah, actually.
Pit was a...
Yeah, Pit.
Well, Pit was... But technically Pit was planned since 64.
He was?
Yeah. A lot of characters were planned for 64.
Like, actually planned and not just considered or whatever. Because it's like...
Well, considered. I think he was planned or considered.
Because, yeah, I know that there's considered, planned, and then scrapped. Like, I know, like, ones like James Bond, those were considered.
Yeah.
Also, I think Bowser was one of the ones that was scrapped because in an early interview in like 1998 for Smash 64, they mentioned Bowser would be in the game. So that's probably scrapped.
Well, Mewtwo, Marth, King Dedede were intended. But yeah, those are the three characters. Okay, yeah. It was Mewtwo, it was Bowser, King Dedede, Marth, and Mewtwo were planned for Smash 64. Mewtwo is also planned for Brawl, so I don't think he's getting cut.
He was planned for Brawl?
Yeah.
Really?
You don't know about that? You've never... Oh my god, I can't believe you've never heard.
I do remember that, I believe there was some clip of, like, something from Roy in the game data, but I don't... Actually, now I think about it, no, it was Mewtwo and Roy.
Yeah.
Like, was it like a victory chant or something? I don't remember what it was. It was like something that was in the Brawl code. So actually, yeah, that's a good point. So I guess, yeah, it makes even more sense on why he was back in Smash 4, if he was going to be in Brawl. Same thing for Roy.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Actually, this is just like one thing for characters I completely forgot about for some reason, even though it's like one of the obvious ones, is something from ARMS. Whatever that...
Oh yeah, Springman, because he has cool hair.
I would hope they would do something more like Min or Twin Tail, or one of the more unique characters that doesn't look like Little Mac with extendable arms. That's the only problem with Springman, is he's basically Little Mac with extendable arms.
Well, I mean...
I don't think that'd be really unique enough.
That's true.
So I think they would do like any of the others. I think like Ribbon Girl or Min or Twin Tail.
Well, Ribbon Girl's just basically a female alt for a Springman.
I guess that's true, but it doesn't look the same. That's the only reason I'm even putting it in the same category. But like more so like Min Min and Twin Tail, or even like Mechanica, like the robot or whatever. Like stuff like that. That's like more different, and not just Little Mac. Basically. But I mean, yeah, there's gotta be some ARMS character in there. I mean,
the girl's only 17.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Like on the website lists like their ages.
Yeah.
I remember like Ediko's all like about that.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Like yeah, he's like dude, she's legal, like for Min Min or whatever. But yeah, I remember that.
I found a brawl reaction.
A brawl reaction.
Yeah.
Is it like the heavily compressed like cell phone recording one?
I don't know. But,
There's only one live reaction.
I think we should end the video off here.
Yeah, because we've done plenty. Even though there's still some stuff that I wanted to like stages and stuff, but we get.
How long have we recorded for?
An hour. So yeah, we're good for a video.
How long?
I just said like an hour.
Oh, okay.
But that's like an hour.
Well,
So, yeah, we've
thank
done
you
plenty
guys.
for now. So yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. And
stay tuned for more on Smash and just Nintendo everything, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously as new information for Smash comes out, we're gonna obviously talk about it. So stay tuned for that. And yeah.
Thanks for watching, and yeah, peace out.
Yeah, see you guys later.